So guys, thank you so much for tuning in to my channel. So Max Shields had this to say to Marvin about the Buju situation. Yes, the pew-pewing that happened in Mandeville on May 17. Mark Shields has chimed in. First ever time he responding on social media. I checked his account. This is the only video on his account. Here it goes.
So, Marvin, this is probably the first time that I've responded to anyone on social media. And I think I'm choosing this particular occasion because of what you said and how you said it. Unlike you, I'm not going to shout and I'm not going to rant, because I think sometimes it's better to be calm and for the facts to speak for themselves. You have 160,000 followers, and clearly you must therefore have some influence over the way people think. And it concerns me that so much of your rant the other day about me and about the situation with Buju and other police fatal shootings and body cameras was so inaccurate and one-sided. So I thought it was important for your 160,000 followers, but particularly for you, to listen very carefully to the facts. The fact is this: you cannot proclaim anybody to have murdered anybody, because the same people like you would be up in arms if the judicial system, if law enforcement started to make statements about people's guilt before they have been found guilty, before they have been before the court. You and I agree that the circumstances surrounding the fatal shooting of Buju were terrible. The look for law enforcement, for the Jamaica Constabulary Force, is terrible. We agree on that. But where we disagree is that you call it murder. You call it murder, and you're not a judge, you're not a jury, and you're not an investigator. You have to allow the system to work. You have to stay calm. Be angry, be frustrated internally, but do not go out in front of your 160,000 followers and call it murder. Because there was no body-worn camera, we could not see what that officer was seeing. It may have been something, it may have been nothing. That's for the witnesses to provide their statements to Intercom in order that we can seek the truth. And when the truth has been found and the evidence has been gathered, then we can put those who are necessarily to go before justice and to answer in court, not answer to Marvin or any other blogger or social media person who feels it's necessary to get on to start to make the accusations that you did. Where we do agree, though, is about how Buju was treated immediately after she was shot. I was invited onto nationwide radio the other night, and I agreed to go on because I was angry. I was very, very angry, and I was upset